guys, I hope everybody's okay. Extremely sorry for the late start. I was just trying to get everything sorted out before kick-off. I hope everyone's doing super well. We are now 6 minutes into kick-off already. If you can hear me, yes, I am sick. My voice is not great at the moment. I think everyone's sick at the minute, but I really do hope everyone else is doing super well. I'll get to your comments obviously in a short second. Just put a tweet out to let everybody know that we have gone live. It started finally. Yes, I am so sorry again for kicking off a little bit late. 8 o'clock kickoffs are always like really tight for me. Especially, but yeah, we're just trying to get everything sorted because I was a little bit sick. Subk, I hope you're well. Good luck for tonight. Thank you so much. We are absolutely really need it because obviously, if anyone doesn't know, Atleti have to win this game to even have a chance of going through, and even winning does not guarantee us a chance into the round of 16 because unfortunately, it also means that AC Milan have to draw or lose to Liverpool. If AC Milan beats Liverpool, then we have to at least win 2-0 at the very least. So that's obviously only if AC Milan win 1-0 against Liverpool. So it is an absolute must-win game, and even regardless if it's a must-win, we're still not guaranteed to get through. We really just, in simple terms, we need to win and we need Liverpool to win as well. That's as simply as I can put it. Obviously, there's lots and lots of other games going on around Europe at the moment as well. So we will try and keep you updated with all of them. I'm just trying to get the game up because, again, as I am always just late and delayed with everything in my life, I have not got the game on yet, so that's worked. So let's go and do that. How is everyone though? I think everyone, well, not everyone, but so many people are sick at the moment. My brother's just said he's sick. It's not coronavirus or anything like that. It's just a general flu/cold. I'm always ill at Christmas time. So it's just a little bit of a nightmare at the moment. Okay, I've got the game on now. Oh, I can't see because a bloody Santa's in the way. I've got a Santa Claus like on the TV, and it's in the way of where like the full screen bit would normally be, if that makes sense. So I actually can't see where I'm meant to be honest. See if we've got it. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Good night, Ken. Isn't it amazing? It's nice to be here. And as always, you look amazing. Hope Atletico win. Thank you so much, Esteban. Really appreciate that. More than you know. Get well soon. Thank you again. Liverpool haven't had a good start. Oh, that's just great news, isn't it? Big up Gem as well. Go and check Gem's stuff out. Atletico in good enough form for a result. Sadly not. Our form's not great. We got beat by Real Mallorca at the weekend. In the last minute, it was like 2-1. So yeah, that hasn't gone down too well, I must admit. Obviously with the lineups, there's been a little bit of. One second, I'm just going to go move this Santa Claus out of the way. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Oh, thank you, everyone saying hope I feel better soon. Thank you. Been very ill for a week or so as well. I will get well soon as well. KRB. And everyone's saying just take vitamins and zinc. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I think it's just a general thing. Anyways, lineups. Obviously, there's been a little bit of news in the Atletico camp today that João Felix is unhappy at Atletico and he would consider a move away. This has not been confirmed by any respectful. I put this in the nicest way. It hasn't been confirmed by any reliable and I would say not respected, because Ruben Araya is really respected as a Spanish journalist, but reliably. So Mateo Moretto, if anybody doesn't know, Mateo Moretto is like the go-to guy for Atleti news. You know, like some people have like David Ornstein and things like that for Tottenham, but Mateo Moretto is the guy for Atleti news, and he has said that he doesn't want to speak about it today until he gets some like confirmation or some more information on what has actually been said today. So we will speak about it tomorrow. So hopefully we'll find out more tomorrow about the João Felix situation. I'm not entirely sure what's happened there or if it's true. The Spanish press really like to do this to their players, you know, on the eve of important things. For some strange reason, I just find the media so strange. Don't know why they do things like that. But, you know, that's just the way it is at the moment. But to be honest, it's not. The reason I'm not getting like wound up about it is because I truly believe that it could be true. And João deserves the best. However, he did say a few weeks ago that he really, like, his main focus now is creating a legacy at Atletico. And I do think that he wants to stay. It's just the way things are at the moment. We know, I wouldn't also blame Simeone, because I don't think João Felix was largely a Simeone signing. I believe it was board-backed by Cerezo and things like that. So I don't think it was largely a Simeone signing anyway. However, Diego is a huge fan of João Felix, and the Atleti board will do anything they can to keep João Felix at the club. So we will see what's happening. Also, I just realised I accidentally had the Milan match on, the AC Milan and Liverpool game. I didn't have the Atletico game on, so I'm just going to do that now, because obviously my head is about to fall off. So let's do that instead. Anyways, while we're chatting in general, let's have a look at the teams. So Porto is, oops, I accidentally clicked off it, is Costa in goal. I don't know who that is. Google or João Mario. Chancel and Mbemba, obviously of Newcastle United fame. Why is that Shakhtar? I did not ask for that, did I? Oh, honestly, trying to find a bloody stream is like a nightmare. I actually swear to God, this stream that I've clicked on is Shakhtar and not Atleti. Anyways, Chancellor Mbemba of Newcastle fame, obviously Pepe, Sanusi, Otavio, Ferreira, Gray, Luis Diaz, Taremi and Evan Nielsen up front. And I've just this moment looked there, and Suarez has come up with a red arrow, which obviously means that he's been brought off. So I'm assuming that he is injured. So that means Cunha comes on. I'm assuming, yeah. So what has happened there? Can anyone let me know? Because clearly I have not got this game on at the moment, because my life just doesn't work like that. Yeah, and everyone's saying not good, Porto on fire in the league, they look like we could lose. Yeah, it's actually not actually funny at the moment, because genuinely we could lose. But really, it doesn't surprise me at all, because in the league this year as well, just not been doing well. Something's not clicking, something's not right, the player mentality isn't there. Like, even just like really small things, like, well, it's not really small, but it is, in the grand scheme of things, it's small. So a lot of Atleti fans obviously travelled to Porto. They've paid for tests and things to go to Porto, and the whole team just ignored them getting off the bus yesterday, which I find really sad, because like those fans have took a long time out to come and see you, especially when you haven't been giving it your all in the league at all. Something's been off, the mentality's not there, you know, like I just think it's rude. And it's just sad. Shout out Fato as well. Much love to Kendall. What is the permutation for Atletico to qualify? So yeah, so basically we absolutely have to win, but also Milan cannot win. If Milan beat Liverpool, then we, no matter what happens with our result, we are out. I think. No, sorry. If we draw and Milan win, then we are out. Milan have got to win 1-0. If they win 1-0, we have to win at least 2-0 to get through. So we're kind of in a like catch-22 at the moment, because realistically, I think the chances of us going through is actually quite minimum. I don't know if there's any Liverpool fans in the comments, but can you let me know how your team is set up? Have you gone all out? Like, is there any injuries? Have you took players that you wouldn't necessarily play in the league? So yeah, Atletico Madrid walking away with the league. Currently at the moment, yes, they are. I don't know specifically how many points clear, but they are quite a far way clear at the moment. Ancelotti has got them back to their best form, and the league is quite competitive at the top this year. So Sevilla are doing really well. Real Sociedad are doing really well. Obviously, Atletico Barcelona aren't doing as well as we possibly hoped for. And injuries have just hampered certain teams and things like that, so it is getting a little bit more juicy at the top, if you will. Anyways, continuing on with the Atleti team, so obviously it's Cunha on now for Suarez, and then it is Griezmann up front with Cunha now. Then it is Thomas Lemar, Carrasco, Rodrigo de Paul, Koke, Marcus Llorente, Mario Hermoso, Kondogbia, who is obviously a centre midfielder, he's a central defensive midfielder. We are in again, I think I said on a stream a few weeks ago that we're in a defender crisis, because like literally the only fit defender is Mario Hermoso, which, as everyone knows, he's not my favourite person in the world. I think he's an absolute and utter liability, and for a player of his level, I think he's a shambles. However, sadly, we have no choice, because Stefan Savic has picked up a thigh injury at the weekend. Jimenez is obviously not available. Felipe is not available for his stupidity. So, we are just in a crisis, and it always seems to happen at Champions League times. Last year we were in a COVID crisis when we played Chelsea in the Champions League, so it just is what it is at this point. There's nothing really much we can do. Porto are just currently on the attack here, but is really well defended by Atleti. However, there has been a ball forward. I don't even know who kicked that ball, but it was absolutely embarrassing, and there's just no point. I believe in clearing the ball, but I think if you clear the ball that then goes either back to the opposition or to nobody and goes to the opposition goalkeeper, I just think it's totally, utterly pointless. You've got time in most situations to sit and think about where you're going. So it looks like Llorente defensively is sadly getting run all over, but he's not a right back, so he is playing right wing back technically tonight. However, because it looks like we are sitting so deep currently, he'll be playing as a right back, and it will go to a 5 at the back. So it's just Porto with the ball again. Versalco is... I've just realised that actually I thought that they were going to be playing 4 at the back. Whoa, Kondogbia just playing the ball down there to Oblak. Obviously, I know everyone won't be watching this game specifically because people are watching like Liverpool are playing right now. Who else is playing at the moment? Because obviously I know PSG and Man City played earlier. Shakhtar and Sheriff, Dortmund and Besiktas are playing at the moment. Real Madrid and Inter Milan, which is going to be obviously an exceptional game. Ajax and Sporting Lisbon as well. So I know there is a few games on. So obviously it probably helps a little bit that I'm commentating on this, because not a lot of people will be watching this game if you don't have much of an interest in it. So that's just part of, just took a throw in there. Went straight into the box, by the way. We didn't defend that well at all. But Carrasco's cleared it, and it's gone again, straight back to them. Also, I'm wearing red and white, which I would not normally do. Everyone knows this. However, I've rinsed. Oh, great ball in there for Porto and Pepe. However, Marcus Llorente dragged it out well and managed to clear it, which is good. We just haven't looked like a team at all this year. I honestly cannot explain how utterly different like Atleti have looked this year compared to last season. Like, it is a completely, utterly different team. And the stupid thing is, like, nothing's changed really, if that makes sense. Like nothing has changed in the grand scheme of things. We've added to the team rather than taken away. The only person that we lost really was Saul, and he has not done anything at Chelsea, and realistically he wasn't like our best player at all last season. He didn't even play every game, so I don't really understand what the issue is at the moment. So it's just a little bit of a nightmare to watch currently. But if we make it through here, hopefully it's a little bit better, and we can have a bit like, round of 16. Because Diego, I think it's wrong that he's under pressure, but sadly he is under pressure. Like a lot of top managers are when they aren't performing to the level that they have previously. So it is just a little bit sad. Obviously, everyone's asking about Spurs. I know that they currently have a COVID outbreak at the club. There is a rule, I believe, that it has to be like more than 6 players, and I think they've got 8 cases, but a couple of staff. So, I think that they'll have to play their game. I don't know what's going to happen at the weekend for the Premier League game or anything like that, but obviously they have got Conference League as well. And I have just seen a comment there that they are actually being forced to play that game. So it is what it is. Anyways, Atletico on the attack here right now. A ball from Rodrigo de Paula, but it's been dragged out into the wing. Carrasco doing a great bit of skill. Pass. Oh my God, the goalkeeper has just had an absolute worldie of a double save. I literally, what on earth was that? Oh my days. The goalkeeper, what on earth? He's kept them in the game, never mind. Absolutely kept them in the game because they defended shockingly. Suarez was left alone to not Suarez. Griezmann was left alone to deal with it, and then Llorente came booling in. Oh, I can't believe that! Oh my days! Wow! Nippon's asking if this kit is from this year. It is not from this year. It is from, I believe, 1920. Yeah, Atleti almost scored yet. We've got Phil Foden here. Obviously, it's not Phil Foden, but because he would have been playing Champions League. But as a Man City fan, yes, I don't think the rumours are true, but it will be confirmed tomorrow, or obviously rubbished by Matteo Moretto. So we will see what he says tomorrow. And yeah, I love Pedri. I think Pedri's brilliant. And evening, Jack, evening to you as well. Oh, I can't believe that double save. That's insane. Watch us just sit back for the rest of the night now. I'll do in Newcastle. I love this Athletic kit, by the way. It is the navy one with the pink stripe and the pink bottoms. It's so nice. If anyone knows, I love pink kits. I just recently got the PSG pink and white one, which I absolutely love. I just have like bright, colourful kits. Like the Venezia one from this year is one of my favourites as well. Cunha really looks like Neymar. So, like, not the way he plays, like how he looks. Sometimes he looks like Neymar, especially with his new haircut, and he's got a cross on his neck as well. And Yasha's this kit is actually good. I'd buy it if I didn't hate Atleti. Yeah, kit's nice. Atleti normally have pretty nice kits. It's been leaked, like, footy headlines, like, to release, like, kit rumours and things. And it's been the lately that it's like a peachy colour. I don't think it's true because it had the old crest on, so I think it's probably not true. But that would be nice, I think. Why, Griezmann? Why? And come on, Atleti, yes, vamos Atleti, let's go. I really hope that something happens because we actually really need a win. And I like the Ajax third kit. Is the Ajax third kit the Three Little Birds one? Because that is unbelievable. And the Inter home kit is nice. Yes, with the like snake, it's like the snake stripes on it, isn't it? And Nippon is tuning in from India. Wow. Hope you have a good time in India, Nippon. And Napoli's a black kit is fine. Napoli normally have quite good kits because they do it. Emporio Armani do it as well, don't they? And Ryan says, big up Kendall, hope you're well. Big up Ryan. Really hope your boys do us a favour tonight. Big time. We really, really need it. If you guys win, do you qualify the last 16? No, Nippon. Sadly, it absolutely and utterly depends on the Milan and Liverpool result. We need Liverpool to win categorically for us to make it through. Even if we win, if we draw them, we don't. No matter what happens, we don't get through. So we need to win, and Liverpool need to win as well. Kendall, Prime Suarez or Prime Aguero for me. Suarez is so clear. That's a hard one, but for me, again, I just think Prime Suarez, there was just no matching him in terms of strikers. Porto just on the attack there, but it is a loose shot and it's gone straight into Oblak's hands. Prime Suarez for me was just on another level. As I say, when he was in his prime, I just think he was uncatchable. It's just sadly neither him or Aguero have had a good last few seasons. Suarez had a good last season, but he's just not kicked on this season. So yeah, it would be just Suarez for me simply because I just think he was just on at the next level. But his Premier League time was obviously a lot shorter than Aguero's. Weather reports in our classes. Yes, here we are. So the weather it's absolutely snowing at the moment. My daughter had some Christmas markets at school today, obviously coming into the Christmas period, and they were all cancelled. So yeah, it's not good weather here today. So again, Porto on the attack again. Not a great ball in from them, and it's gone straight back to us. Oh, Chelsea and Bemba has just done a really silly thing and went into Cunha, and I don't understand how, but Mbemba's ended up being the one hurt, which was just insane. And Yasha's Prime Aguero won City a couple of Premier Leagues. Prime Shearer, Prime Aguero. It's actually not Jordi. It's not Jordi Bias. Prime Shearer for me played in a way worse team with way worse players. He had nearly 3 possible career-ending injuries. So he missed like 2 years with ACLs and a knee injury, and his record is still no one is touching his goal scoring record. So for me, I don't think you can argue that there is a greater striker in Premier League history currently than Shearer, simply because of the goal scorer. People will argue like Henry and Shearer, but I don't think there's an argument. In my opinion, Henry is maybe not the greatest player the Premier League's ever seen, but probably up there because people argue about Ronaldo and Aguero and things like that. But in my opinion, Henry is the greatest player and Shearer is the greatest striker, and that is where my debate ends. I will not debate that question because I think my answer is very clear. But yes, that's Mbemba for you. Yes, that is. Although to be honest, I would not mind Chancel Mbemba at Newcastle United right now because we actually just need anyone. I'm just going to get my water. El Cholo looks so stressed. I've never seen Cholo look as stressed as he has in the last few weeks. I've just not seen it. He is so stressed and he's under so much pressure than he ever has been. So yeah, and PS's come on Atletico, absolutely. Shearer in his prime was when I wasn't even born. How old are you, Yash? I'm 26, so I did see Shearer in his prime a little bit. And he agrees with both statements on Shearer and Henry. Oh, I'm just seeing now here that Milan have scored a Milan goal. 1-0 is Milan. Liverpool, what are you doing? If Liverpool lose, I just want to say, if Liverpool lose, then I will just not rate yous ever again. And I'll hope that yous don't win the Premier League and everything. So, and I'm seeing it's actually for Kyle Tomori who has scored. Shout out for Kyle Tomori because I think he should be called up to the England squad. But, is at the moment. And Aitor says, Auba Atleti. But it's not going well for us at the moment. I love Rodrigo de Paul, and I think that he is absolutely captain material. He's always there shouting out when there's an issue going on. He's always there, like he is the first one to an incident. He's always backing his start. He's just, I just think he's definitely future captain material, in my opinion. And Yash's Liverpool using the reserves, well, that's their fucking fault. Obviously, they want us to lose because of the history between us. But I will literally be forever petty towards Liverpool if they lose. I'm like, that's God's honest truth. And do you think, obviously this is about Chalo, do you think he's going to get sacked if Atletico don't turn things around? They will absolutely categorically not sack him in the middle of the season. It's impossible. If they do, I will actually eat my own words, but they will not. It's just impossible. I don't even think he should be under... I don't think anyone at this current time should be considering leaving. I just don't. Cholo is Atleti through and through. He has brought like pretty much the most consecutive success to the club and stability. That's the word, stability. So he'll not leave before the end of the season, depending on what happens in the league, because we won last year. I think it'll be unfair to just drop him, like if we came fourth or whatever. But we'll be very lucky to make top 3 this year. And I just don't think he should be under any pressure. Yes, I think that something needs to happen in January. So Porto or great chance by Porto, extremely well saved by Oblak on the first rebound, and it was missed on the second rebound by their number 9, who unfortunately I don't know their names. And one of their players has just picked up a yellow card, and Marcos Llorente is now down injured, or he's back up now, so he is okay, thank God, because we can't deal with another injury. Oh, yeah, that was a bad challenge. That was a bad challenge in their box, to be fair. He just kind of slid into Llorente, but he has received a yellow card for it, so... Excuse my Rudolph nose, by the way. I just want to let you know. Obviously, because it's running. So, yeah. Will Newcastle stay up? I don't know at this point. I think we've had a lot more joy in the last few games, and we've looked a lot better in the last few games. There is hope, obviously, now that we've won a game. But this December run is horrific for us. Porto were just on the attack again there, but the ball's in just not landing. But they still do currently have the ball. They've kept possession. And the ball's just been run out of play there. But yeah, just back to Newcastle. The hope is there now. We looked a lot better against Burnley. We looked a lot better against Brentford. But the December run is horrible. We've got Leicester, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United and Everton in December, which is a horrendous run for us right now, especially in the position that we're in. So we just need to get through that run and get to January, and hopefully we can do something at that point. Bring Saul back from his loan, not going well at Chelsea. If the injury crisis genuinely continues, I wouldn't even be against that, honestly, because he's not doing well at Chelsea. I think Chelsea would be quite happy to terminate his loan. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about Saul at the moment. It's just not a good situation, really. Oh, and Yash is saying it's Mehdi Taremi. By the way, they're number 9. And as it stands, you finish bottom of the group. Yep, that is absolutely no surprise to me, and it is very embarrassing. Although it's slightly like, it sounds stupid, and I always hate this excuse. And I hate clubs that'll come out expecting to win in the Champions League and say, well, if we drop out of the Champions League or we drop out of the Europa League, it doesn't matter because we can focus on the league. I normally hate that excuse because I think that it's just simply something that you say when you haven't won. But genuinely, as I've said, the way that Atleti are doing in the league this year and how distant from the team we were last year we seem, it actually probably wouldn't be so bad if we did finish bottom of the group and didn't even go into Europa. I honestly don't think it would be a bad thing. So yeah, I just don't know. And PS says, congrats to Newcastle getting that win over the weekend. Kendall, thank you so much. We absolutely need it. And Jack says, imagine young 20-year-old me. I've seen us at Palace go through administration, relegation, the whole lot. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, I've seen some terrible things at Newcastle as well. So Porto have just had a free kick there, but it's just gone straight into Oblak's hands. Right, I'm going to say something that seriously annoys me, like, honestly. And I hate slow distribution by goalkeepers, especially when you're in a situation where you need to win a game. I hate a goalkeeper waiting until everyone gets back into position to distribute the ball. I absolutely hate it. It's something that just it has no bearing on my life, right? But it's just a pet hate of mine. I absolutely cannot stand it. And Oblak's just done it there. But Anyways, Porto have had 63% possession, which is not good news for us because normally we like to play possession football. But we just, as I say, we just haven't looked the same. Porto were playing some blinding passes, by the way. Simon Jordan, the orange idiot, was the man who caused that. Yeah, I mean, he's now a pundit on the wonderful, wonderful show that is T-Sport. I will not even say it because it's just very shambles. But again, Porto, once again, I feel like I am repeating myself. Porto are on the attack. Now, someone is saying it is 1-1 over the Liverpool game. It is Mo Salah. Thank you, Mo Salah. You are well, I won't say a saviour quite yet because we need you to win, but you are nearly a saviour. So thank you for that, Mohamed Salah. That is Salah. He is the guy. He's the best player in the world on form currently, or one of. Along with like the likes of Bernardo Silva, probably Vinicius Jr. could be a shout in there. But yes. But Porto just got the ball on the outside of their box. It was try to cross it in, but again, we defended very, very well. But the ball has gone straight back to them, which I cannot stand again. I just feel like I don't even like football at the moment. Everything about football annoys me, like this modern game of football, if that's what you'll call it. I like, like the Grafton fight of football where like you just like, you fight to win the ball and everything you do is just to win. Pepe is just the ball and he's just playing out from the back right now. We are 37 minutes into the first half currently. Yeah, she's Porto are so eco-friendly, they keep recycling the ball. Yeah, exactly that. It's like the same. I've watched them now. Obviously, I'm watching the game, and it is the same pattern of movement going forward for the goal. So they are targeting our right hand side, and they're using their left wingers to play the ball into the box. Now, if that was me as a player, or even Simeone on the sidelines, I'll be now shouting to intercept that phase of play because it is not. It's the exact same phase of play. They are doing it again. Now they are playing down their left-hand side and target Marcus Llorente at right wing back. We need to intercept that phase of play and it needs to be done quicker and more smoothly so that we can recycle the ball forward, and it is not happening at the moment. And Ryan Sindra, I want you to win the league. If you win the game, yes, I will. Well, only if we win the game, though. Only if we win. If we win and you win, then I do. But even if you guys win and we don't, I won't hate you because that's not your fault. Porto. Wow, by the way, that throw-in from Porto was exceptional. They've just had a shot, but it went way skied. I think it deflected off one of our defenders' foot. It was actually Rodrigo de Paul's foot. I love Rodrigo de Paul. I really do. I think what a player he is. He's an exceptional player. An exceptional central midfielder. He's brilliant. And yeah, he might send me a card if Newcastle survive. Yeah, can you imagine? I'll lose my head, mate. Oh, Porto in again. What they're doing is they're dragging the ball out wide and crossing the ball in. And because we're playing so deeply and in like a cluster in the centre, it's allowing them to do that because we're worried defensively, which I get because we only have one defender, like really solid defender on the pitch. Vasalco is playing like in the back three randomly with Kondogbia. So I do get why we're playing in a cluster, but it's just not helping because they're just whipping the balls in from across. Vasalco trying to defend against Pepe is making me die, but laughing by the way. Oh, and there's a Porto player down. Can I just say, like, how ugly is like white pants under white shorts? Like, that's actually just disgusting, to be honest. I don't know what's happened, but he looks in incredible pain. Although these footballers now play actors, aren't they? So. Oh, did you see who it was? Though he's dived and he's gone down like a sack of potatoes, right? He's gone down like a sack of potatoes. It's stupid. But did you see who it was who bashed him? Just honestly, just please take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. My favourite player, not. Porto just had a corner there, but it's gone straight out. Oh, I love a bit of fight. Cunha shouting at the ref. Oh, Koke's just gone. Like, look. What's happened there then? Oh, they're saying it's like... We're saying it's a goal kick, but it isn't. It's a corner because it's come off Lamar's head. So... Let's go through some of your comments. Vitinha causing problems. How good is John Joe Shelby? John Joe Shelby just... Look, to be fair to him, he's had an absolute remontada under Eddie Howe, like a lot of players like Joe Linton and Jamal Lewis. But for me, I just don't... He's just... We need to like kind of look a bit further up market than John Joe Shelby, in my opinion, if we can. And Jack says, anyways, he's actually really happy with his team. Obviously, his team is Crystal Palace. Vieira has changed us, and we've actually got quality players. Eze, Elise, Zaha, Edouard, Guehi, Anderson, and even Benteke has been playing well. Conor Gallagher, obviously, I know he's not your player, but Conor Gallagher is an exceptional footballer. I would absolutely love Newcastle to sign Conor Gallagher, but he has said that he really wants to go back to Chelsea and play for Chelsea, so that's okay. Yeah, and as Yash says, Gallagher's not even mentioned, and yeah, Gallagher's great, but I think that's because he's not obviously their player. But yeah, Jack says he's on loan, so he's not counting him. Kendall Collins plays actors even if they have a broken leg. Should be saying, I will today. I'd be like, no, literally their legs will be cut off. Oh my god, I just dropped my bottle of water. Oh no. Anyways, that's going to show you how this day is going to go. But yeah, I'm like, even if your legs are cut off, get up now. I would drop him 40 million this minute to keep him. Yeah, I think Conor Gallagher's exceptional. On the ball, John was brilliant. Off the ball, he's very dodgy. Always lacked a lot of discipline. He had some discipline and anger management counselling sessions a few years ago when he like got a lot of red cards in one season. And he's been okay since then. His reading of the game's improved significantly as well. So I just hope he can make it under Eddie Howe for now, because we don't really have, you know, any other options, in my opinion, in central midfield like a John Joe Shelby. And Eunice says, I don't think I could take any more of this emotional roller coaster. Oh my god. Honestly, I think I'm nervous rambling because like this is horrible. We're like out of the Champions League as it stands. Oh dear. And we also haven't we just haven't pressured. We've had one chance. Well, it was a double save, so technically two, but we've had one major chance. Porto are through. Oblak save. Well done, Jan Oblak. Again. This group stage driving me nuts. Yeah, we had the group of death, but still, that AC Milan game, like the second tie, just was awful. Like, it was just absolutely awful. And Porto are piling on the pressure. They've pressured literally since kickoff. We've not done anything apart from one chance. Milan will go through if they win and the other Group B game is drawn. Yeah, absolutely. As I've mentioned before, we need to win and Milan need to lose for us to go through. And he is the goalkeeper. He is the goalkeeper, and Porto are currently second as it stands. So it'll be Porto and Liverpool. Looks like it's going through at the moment, or as it stands, and we are going into half-time with 0-0. Usually we play a better second half, historically, but we've just been so bad at the moment, I just can't even be confident to come and do that, really. But Atleti have a free kick, so Yannick Carrasco is about to take the free kick for Atleti. What the absolute hell was that? Or, I'm sorry, but did anyone just see that free kick? Because that was actually embarrassing. Oh, now he's down, whinging about his ankle. Get up. I hate when players do that. Like, you know, when they like do something embarrassing, like they don't clear a corner, or their free kick drops, or they get absolutely spun and they like go down injured. St. Maximin does it all the time. Like if he has not won a ball, or if he's lost the ball, he'll go down injured for a couple of seconds, like just so that like the embarrassment isn't on them anymore. It's just awful watching this. The disgusting Kendall's voice after the free. Honestly, that free kick was actually vile. I can't even begin to explain that. It's actually disgusting. Man has a broken ankle, shiz, get up. It's not that deep. He's up now. He hasn't got a broken ankle, but I still would be saying that. And Porto is surprisingly good. You know what? I've said this a few times. I think I said it on my last stream. Not my last stream at FA Cup, but the one before. I truly believe that Portuguese football is like, you know, when German football was up and coming and everyone wanted German youngsters and everyone wanted German managers, things like that. I think that Portuguese football is where that next generation of ballers is going to come from, if you will, because I just think Porto are probably a team that a lot of people don't watch. A lot of people won't watch Portuguese football regularly on a regular basis, because it's not a competitive league like everyone, like, you know, most leagues in Europe, major leagues anyway. Well defended by us again, and I just think like the way Benfica youngsters look, João Felix, for example, Sporting Lisbon, FC Porto, teams like that bring out fabulous footballers for kids, and I just think that's probably where we should be looking. If you know you're a club who can spend money on young players, I think it's probably a good place to start. DePaul looks pretty angry at Atletico, ain't pressing at all. Yeah, he is. He keeps doing this all the time, but it's Porto aren't allowing us to do that. Their game plan is working extremely well. So Porto free kick there, but it is 0-0 at half time. That is the half time of the game. So obviously when we come back, we can't even make any changes really, because we can put João Felix on, we can put Angel Correa on, but we can't really make many defensive changes because we only have like Lodi at left wing back to change. But yeah, and Fierce Freddy here says, yeah, I agree, the Sporting coach is decent, he has a high ceiling. Yeah, I think a lot of coaching and young players in Portugal are really, really good. And João Felix has never gone to Atletico. I will address this because I do get this a lot following Atletico. A lot of fans say this, or they'll say Simeone doesn't like him, or he's hampered by a Simeone system. And I think it's wise to remember that, sadly, for the last 3 seasons, João Felix has had months-long injuries in the last 3 years. Obviously, well, he's only been at us 2 years, sorry, to 2019, but the last 3 seasons. Every season he has had an injury that has lasted months. I think that he really, really, really needs to up his physicality element to his game, because, yes, we can't necessarily blame him in the summer because he played on an injury that he should never have played on, that he has been playing on, a bit like Marcus Rashford. He's been playing on an injury for the last season. Whether that was his choice and he hasn't let it be known how bad it is, whether that was coaches or medical staff, I don't know. But he hasn't had a consistent run in the league until the beginning of the season. He started off the season injured, as I've said. He had a run of 4 or 5 games where he looked like the best player on the pitch every single time he played. And then, again, he got another injury. Came back for 2 games and got another injury. He's just recently come back again 2 games ago. I think it was the game against Cadiz. He came back. So I think it's wise to remember that when we're saying, like, oh, you know, João Felix shouldn't be doing this, that Diego Simeone is a problem, blah, 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 blah. Yes, João Felix may not necessarily be the perfect person for Diego Simeone system, because Diego Simeone likes systematic, regimented football. However, I argue my case that Diego Simeone no longer plays defensive football by choice. He doesn't. Since we signed attackers and stuff last summer and last season, we were very much more attacking. Our offensive and defensive output were equal. But I do think that João Felix needs maybe a team where his individual brilliance can show and where he's going to get a consistent run, because he really needs some strength and conditioning coaching, because his physicality is just not up to scratch at the moment. If you pit him against the likes of other wonder kids, so Haaland, for example, who is ginormous and strong, Kylian Mbappe is a much better stature than João Felix. And that's not a be all and end all of football. You know, you don't have to be muscly, you don't have to be strong or anything like that. But he needs to up his physicality to even be, in my opinion, considered to go to a more attacker-minded team. But I do think he needs a system where he can show that individual brilliance, and sometimes Simeone's system doesn't necessarily allow him to do that. So I do see both sides, but yeah. Not big injuries, but when he's hit his best form, he gets an injury. Yeah, absolutely. They're not like a career, like season-ending injuries or anything like that. They're just like big injuries that leave him out for 4 or 5 games, and then he comes back and it's just not the same. So yeah, it's just the thing. But yeah, as for Freddie says, he would thrive more in a fluid attacking system, but he arguing, yeah, absolutely, as I've said, he would definitely thrive more if he was allowed the freedom of movement. But it just is it that that's just the way it is at the moment, and sadly he is where he is, and his release clause is huge. So I just don't know where he would even go, especially now, because clubs are just building themselves back up after COVID. And yeah, Haaland and miles clear of Mbappe, but Mbappe was good today versus Club Bruges or Club Brugge, depending on which area of Belgium you are from. So let's have a quick look at the halftime scores from the Champions League. So Ajax are beating Sporting Lisbon at 2-1. Obviously Porto and Atletico 0-0. Real Madrid are beating Inter Milan 1-0. Who scored there? Toni Kroos scored, or Kroos, however you want to say it, for Real Madrid against Inter Milan. Milan and Liverpool are 1-1, and Shakhtar Donetsk are beating Sheriff 1-0. Dortmund are beating Besiktas 2-0, and Wellington has been sent off for Besiktas. I have started following Besiktas a little bit more. They are my Turkish team since the summer. So I have started following, but sadly they've had a really, really bad Champions League run. So yeah, but they did have a hard group again. And Jack Ramsey says, even though he's nowhere near the same level, but Conor Wickham was a talent when younger. He had 3 ligament injuries that kept him out for months at a time, and it was every time he hit form. Yep, Jack, very, very, very similar. Sadly, it's just the way it happens. Obviously, as we've seen, Ben Chilwell has had a comeback for Chelsea, and he has just done his ACL. It's just a shame, really a big shame that happens. But we really need to see more from João Felix, in my opinion, before I defend him with my life, because I do defend him a lot, and he is my star boy. And I think if you pit him against a lot of players his age, he is, in my opinion, clear. If you watch him and watch his technicality and watch his skill set, and his vision for his age is incredible, but he just really needs to, I don't know whether it's a him thing, I don't know whether it's a joint thing with the club and him, because they need to work together on his like strength and things like that. But yeah, it's just the way it is at the moment. And Fierce Freddy has very kindly put in some scores for everybody to see, so I will leave that comment on the screen for a quick while. I'm just going to run off and get another drink of water, but I will be back in about 30 seconds, so I'll see you all in a bit. Hello guys, I am back. Yes, because I spilled all over. Yes, I had to. Look at my red nose. Oh my god, I look like Rudolph. I'm so sorry, everyone. That is so ugly, but I just can't help it because obviously my nose is just so blocked and running at the moment. So I really can't help it. I'm sorry. Very sorry about my red nose. So I'm just having a quick look to see what everyone is saying on Twitter about the game. I will go on Atletico Universe because they are normally the best for stuff like this. And they are saying we still believe, and obviously as things stand, Atletico will be knocked out of Europe. I, again, like realistically don't care at this point. Renee says, hey, Ken, sorry I was late. Please don't worry, Renee, that is fine. I hope you are good. Also, if anyone from the UK, or if you're not from the UK and want to know what this is, sorry, my lighting is quite bad. This is an angel cake. It's an angel cake, and it is incredible. It's absolutely exceptional. And if someone does not live in the UK and wants me to send them these to try, I will do that. Because they are amazing. So obviously I'm reading everyone's thoughts on the game. They've got very similar thoughts to me in terms of like we are not doing anything. We just look very lackluster. Possession, like we're not keeping hold of possession at all. It's just not looking great at the moment. And someone is saying here that literally Atleti could not play any worse than we are right now, which is very, very, very true. Someone's saying here, awkward for me because I support both Atletico and Milan. More Atleti, but in order for Atletico and Milan to go second and third, a 2-1 win for Milan and a 2-0 win for Atletico is key. That leaves Porto last, Atletico second, and Milan third. I mean, I don't support two teams in Europe, but if I did, I still wouldn't because I would support Newcastle. And obviously some people are saying that they want Pepe to score. Excuse me eating, if you can hear me eating sounds, by the way. Everyone says my nose looks fine. No, guys, I know that it really looks red. Like, I know that I look like Rudolph, but it's fine because it's Christmas, okay? So I'm allowed to look like Rudolph. It's okay. Jack Ramsey says he can't wait for the F1 at the weekend. You know what? I never watched F1, ever. I knew who people were. I knew who the drivers were. I knew who the companies were, manufacturers, things like that. Never watched it. And then one day in the summer, it was when I was looking after my granddad, actually. And obviously my granddad wasn't getting out of bed towards the end, so I just used to watch a lot of telly if I was there looking after him, and the F1 was just like randomly on. So I started watching it and it was so good. Like, I enjoyed it so much. It was when Verstappen won in Holland, when it was the Grand Prix, not Grand Prix in Holland, whatever you call it. It was like in the Netherlands, and Verstappen won at home. Like, and I was just like, that's so good. Like, that's brilliant. I love it. So I started watching it. So I might at the weekend do like an F1 watch along for beginners because I'm very much a beginner. It's quite easy to understand, but I don't know like the intricacies of it all. So depending on what happens at the weekend, I might do an F1 watch along. Jack says the don't support two teams in Europe, Kendall supports Newcastle and Atleti. Yeah, like, but I mean, if Newcastle ever decided to become a European team, then I wouldn't support two teams because I would simply support Newcastle. People have always asked me what's happening and like if Newcastle and Atleti ever played, what I would do. And literally, I would always, always, always choose Newcastle. And Jack Ramsey says, Zandvoort in Holland, you know what, kind of, that was one of the most boring races of the season, so it's been that good. That's brilliant. Yeah, Zandvoort, obviously, if anyone doesn't know, I used to live in Holland. So, yeah, Zandvoort is obviously at the beach, and it's amazing. It was so weird to see them racing around there. But, yeah, if that was one of the most boring and I actually got excited by it, then it's all the more reason to get into F1. And Rennie says that he is not happy with Brendan Rodgers at the moment, and he's playing against Napoli on Thursday. Yeah, I think Brendan Rodgers is under a lot of pressure, and we have you guys next. So I don't know what's going to happen there. And Tom says he used to love F1, but he's gone off it. Is there any reason why you've gone off it, Tom? Like, obviously, it means nothing to me realistically because I don't know the ins and outs of stuff. But I did see that Verstappen was apparently a cheater at the weekend and stuff. That's so weird because there's now a Patrick Kluivert advert on the TV, and obviously he is Hollish. I was going to say, oh my days, guys, my brain. Dutch, I was meant to say. And PS is tuning in for the F1 watch along. Okay, that's amazing. Jack says he'll help me with the F1 watch along. So that is amazing. Oh, and Tom is saying that the Abu Dhabi GP is on the same time as us in Newcastle. So if it is, then we won't be doing an F1 watch along. While I don't know how long the races go on for, but we won't be doing an F1 watch along if it is on the same time as Newcastle, because I will be doing a watch along for Leicester Newcastle. But if it is on at any other point or whatever over the weekend, then I will do an F1 watch along at some point. I keep muting myself when I eat because, like, what if you actually hear me eating? That's like so weird. I hate them noises. Can you speak any Dutch? Very small. I can understand it way more than I can speak it now. If this was 5 years ago that I lived there, so same with German. I can understand most German. It's just me forming compound sentences in my head is quite difficult now because I stopped speaking it. But yeah, Dutch is very similar to German, but I don't speak Dutch anymore. I just understand it. Oh, shout out the Football Terrace. I don't know who's on the account, probably Terry or somebody, but shout out the Football Terrace. Please go and subscribe and check out the Football Terrace, which is amazing, amazing content. And Yasha's hello Terry, hope you're well. It might be Terry, it might be Nads. I don't know who is on there, but whoever it is, hiya. I haven't been on the terrace for absolutely ages. Because like the last few months have just been insane. And obviously the terrace covers a lot of the big six, if you will. So I need to Midnight Vibes stopped, so I haven't been on there. So yeah, need to go back on soon. I mean, it's all good. Get your eating and keep up the energy. Honestly, my appetite, because I'm so ill, has just been so bad. Like, it's been really poor appetite, but I've just wanted, like, rubbish. Like, I've just been eating rice pudding. It's actually so embarrassing. Like a proper child. So the second half has just kicked off, everyone, by the way, so you're not just listening to me rambling to nothing. And Atletico have just tweeted that Suarez has been replaced due to muscle pain, so I hope it is not too bad, but I really don't mind Cunha starting, honestly, because I think that he has shown that he absolutely and utterly deserves it. I'm going to eat the last bit of my angel cake, and then we'll get cracked on with the second half. Okay, I'm back. I was like eating quick because I didn't want you to be subject to that. Jack has kind of need to create a rival terrace for the bottom six. You know what? Probably not a bad idea, but I don't think it would get the clicks that the big six get. And Tom says, I just find F1 boring. No excitement now. Just used to be 3 or 4 drivers going for it. Mansell, Prost, Senna, Schumacher, Hill. Less driver. It's obviously, as I said, I haven't watched it extensively, so I don't know. But already the second half has kicked off and Porto on the attack immediately. But Kondogbia has played extremely well as a makeshift centre back. Somebody is down now on the floor. Who is that? Yannick Carrasco, is it? I can't tell. Yes, it is Yannick Carrasco. He says he's been hit in the face, but I don't think that he has. And Renee is saying, are you ill? Yes, I am. Very ill, actually. It's not COVID. Well, I don't think it's COVID. I haven't necessarily got a cough. I'm just like, it's just a head cold, and I'm always ill at Christmas. But Carrasco is up now since he'd been shot. Why didn't Felix replace Suarez? Because if it would make more sense for Griezmann to replace Felix to replace Griezmann because Felix is not an out-and-out number 9, and Griezmann hasn't really been playing in that role, so he's been playing as a second striker, so Cunha's come on as a direct replacement. That's the only way I can think of, and Felix is obviously going to come on as a little bit of an impact sub. And Anthony says, why are you so bad, Kendall? What do you think there's a reason? I'm obviously assuming this is about Atleti. Honestly, Anthony, thought Porto would scored. Wow. It's that Mehdi Taremi again. And by the way, how much does he look like their manager? He looks like he could literally be their manager's son. What's their manager called again? Sergio Conceição or something like that. Anyways, he is actual spit and dabs of their manager. I was getting confused for a minute there. But that's Carrasco getting fouled all the time, you know. Mario Hermoso come in, did a flying kick for absolutely no reason, left his man behind. But Anthony, I genuinely don't know why we're so bad at the moment. I cannot put my finger on it. The team's the same. We've not took anybody away. We've added to it with the likes of De Paul and Griezmann, Cunha. We've not done anything that would make us play so badly. Just the mentality's not there. We had extensive injuries. I'm not going to make that an excuse though, because I hate when other teams do that. But it's left us in the lurch really, and just people aren't being used correctly, in my opinion. If Bielsa leaves in January, could Leeds get relegated? Is the talk of them leaving in January? I don't know, but they could get relegated. They're not doing that great at the moment, and they're not looking like the Leeds that we saw last year. But I don't know if Bielsa's leaving or if there's anything like that in talks. And when it says, if you win against Leicester, we need to replace Rodgers, I will get angry. You know what? We normally do quite well against you guys as well. You're not necessarily one of our bogey teams, if you will. So it could happen. You never know. And Jack says, forget the clicks. The bottom 6 can be more exciting. Look, that could be our top. That could be our tagline. There you go. Forget the clicks. Something with the bottom 6. Forget the clicks. Come and watch the bottom 6. Love it. Call it the football pit. Jack, you are a poet and you didn't even know it. Atletico Madrid needs some younger additions in the next transfer windows. Yes, you probably are right, Samuel, in terms of a couple of the squad are a little bit aging now, but it's not extreme. I just think we need a centre-back, which was not addressed in the summer and absolutely desperately needed to be addressed in the summer, and it wasn't. So that is something that I blame hugely, because now we are left in this crisis where only Hermoso is fit and he's absolutely dog shit. In my opinion, that's me being nice. So that wasn't addressed, which absolutely, if it's not addressed in January, then I honestly think it's going to be very, very bad news. So that needs to be done. We, for some reason, need we got De Paul as a dynamic midfielder, but I don't think him and Corky necessarily is the right double in the middle. But anyways, we are on the attack, but it's just gone straight back to Pepe. Oh, honestly. So I don't know, but absolutely centre-back is needed, 100%, and Suarez. Oh, what? Griezmann again! Just put your shooting boots on. Just think. Connect your brain a little bit, man. Sorry, but yeah, definitely centre-back. And Fierce says, oh my days, he does. Yes, Taremi absolutely looks like Sergio Conceição. Absolutely. And the more chances Porto miss, the more I think Atletico will win. Yeah, we just need to take the chances, which we're not. Griezmann's just not clicking his brain into gear. I don't know really what's happening. He's now suddenly started playing on the wing, and Llorente's overlapping him, which is not good news defensively. So I don't really know what's happening, but we are on the attack, passing, pressuring Porto to play deeply, which is... I don't think we've put one good crossing, honestly. I'm sorry if that was loud, if you're watching in headphones or you got a shock by that. Very sorry. But Porto on the attack again. Oh my God, that defending is just embarrassing. Oh, wow, Jan Oblak again. My God, where would we be without this guy? Where? Honestly, what a save, Jan Oblak. What a save. I'm feeling ill now, absolutely ill. Felix says this is his first time watching Porto this season. They played good football. Yeah, absolutely. I watched them against us when we played in the first leg, and I watched them against Liverpool as well. And they have looked really solid. And I think that I might start watching Portuguese football simply for that element. I think they play well, they're coached well, and there's some good finds in the Portuguese league. Jack's on a roll here, man. Football pits the bottom six. Sometimes the football makes us sick. 100%. 100%. You are bang on the money there, Jack. You need to get a job as like a jingle writer. Oblak is the best keeper in the world, period. Absolutely agree, especially with Mendy on dip in form now. Oblak MVP and Oblak the lifesaver. Literally, Oblak has saved us through so many situations I cannot express. And Rennie says, I swear Griezmann is on loan from Barca. Yes, he is, but there is an obligation to buy clause in his contract where if he plays over 50% of games for Atletico, then we have an obligation to buy. I don't know what the price is or anything like that. But yeah, and he has played most games, so I'm assuming he will be signed in the summer. Oh, Porto players just landed on his back, which is never good. He is still down in the box. Oh, I've got hiccups. He has hurt, I don't know if he's hurt his back or the bottom of his ribs. And Jack says he'd be incredible at that job, Kendall. Every advert wrote by me. Get into it, Jack. There you go. There's a new career for you. Ooh, never nice landing on your coccyx. You should get night nurse. Oh, I'll need it, honestly. I'm not like a medication person, so I never have it in when I need it. I've only got cold and flu tablets at the moment, or Calpol for my little girl. Maybe I might just start licking some Calpol. It might help. I just think I need to just go to bed and just not get up, especially if we lose. So well defended by Atleti again. Right, we've got time to play the ball calmly. Rodrigo de Porto just picked a beautiful pass out there to Carrasco. Oh Lord! Honestly, we just can't put a cross in today. Oh, don't shoot from there. We've still got the ball. De Paul. Right, cross it now. Pass. Oh, very well defended, but whoever that is, Zaidu is that? He's gone down from Marcos Llorente's cross. Heard Val Rangnick wants to sign Antonio Rudiger and Frankie de Jong from Man United. Thomas Lamar's never fulfilled his true potential. I think Thomas Lamar is such a good player, but I agree. I think his ceiling is way higher than what he's playing at the moment. And thank you everyone for your advice in the comments about my cold. I will absolutely do that. KRB is just putting in the chat here, no way. That worries me. No way what? No way to a comment above. No way something happened. Like, and Esteban just put Galazo in, but for who? I'm behind. So who is it? Oh my God, yes! Antoine Griezmann is that. Is it Griezmann? Yes, it is. It's Griezmann. Oh, lovely little. It came straight off his heel. See, this is what happens when I'm behind. You guys know. You guys see before me. Honestly, the way that ball dropped, and he like literally was like a side of his foot flicked. Oh my God, look at Suarez nearly crying. Oh! Guys, I don't like Luis Suarez as a person because he does some questionable things in his past. But the way like he's just fitted into the Atletico squad so much and like he just loves it. No Barca bias, like nothing like that. He like actually loves the squad. Like it really makes me happy that we signed him. Oh, that goal was so nice. Oh, the number 9 for Portugal, I was going to say. What is wrong with me? Origi. Shit, is it 2-1 Liverpool? Oh my God, I can't. I literally can't. Oh my God, I actually can't do it. You make me so fucking nervous. You're making me so nervous. Has Origi actually scored? Are you being deadly serious? It's all changing. Goal. Goal. You do like, like the Arab commentators. Goal. Atletico, which plays together against Leicester. Tielemans, categorically. Jamie Vardy also has a goal. Origi at Newcastle, 100% I would sign Origi Yash. That's not even an exaggeration. Oh my god, it is 2-1 Liverpool! Guys! I'm choking. I got too excited. I've caused myself a cough. Oh my god, Jews. Oh my god. I can't. I literally can't. Oh, it's too much. Literally, it's like 35 minutes to play. I actually can't deal. Man came with that Lukaku touch. I thought, honestly, it looked insane. I've changed that banner, so why is it still, it's coming up 0-0? No, I've put it 1-0. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, Black. Oh, Black again. Calm down. Calma. Calma, calma, calma. As Hussam says, calma, calma, calma. And Jack says, I want to hear an apology for doubting me. I will apologise, Jack, if it comes off. If it doesn't, I'll cry. Divock Origi, get him signed up. Do you know what? I'm just tweeting right now because... Oh, I can't. I don't want to get too confident. Because when I start getting confident and excited, things go wrong news. Do you think Liverpool will let him leave? Because he's their clutch guy, isn't he? If Salah or Mane or whatever, Mane hasn't been on form this season. If Salah or Mane gets injured or whatever, they need Divock. They need Divock. Milan score, are you being serious? Oh, Jack, honestly, you've just given me a bloody heart attack. You're in so much trouble. So much trouble. Oh, Porto just going to go down now, getting fouled and all the time. Well, that referee was ready to just... Did anyone just see how that referee just absolutely belted over? Yous, honestly, I can't deal with this stress. I literally just can't deal with this stress. So this is what I'm like, right? This is what I'm like with Atleti, who aren't my main team. Obviously, they're my second team, and I have followed them since 2004. Oh my god! Oh my god! Pepe just saved them off the oh my god! How wasn't that a second? Oh, Pepe just literally saved one off the line, and Koke missed the rebound. Oh god! How did Koke miss that? I can't deal with this. But as I was saying, imagine I'm like this, with Atleti, who I have no ties to Atleti. I have followed them since 2004 because of Torres, etc., etc. Can you imagine if Newcastle, even at the Carabao Cup, ever did anything in the Carabao Cup? Can you imagine what I would be like? I would be to take away. In fact, I'll probably have to get sectioned. I would be actually going that much insane. Your daughter's probably I'm trying to sleep, yeah. Luckily, she's a deep sleeper, so she can't hear me, but yeah, I better be quiet, actually. Samuel Ingram says, Eddie Howe should sign Benoit, Badiashile, Aurelien Tchouameni. Is it Tchouameni or Tchouameni? I can never know how to pronounce his name. And Dusan Vlahovic for Newcastle United. I would take them absolutely. Absolutely. I think Vlahovic is a cop, but it totally depends on where we're at. In the summer, if we go down, obviously that's not happening. If we stay up, then I would just be throwing money at certain players, like Vlahovic, for example, because he's already said that he is not staying at Fiorentina, regardless of what happens. I know there'll be other clubs in for him. We were in for him in the summer, and he was basically ready to sign, but it was just the club kind of were the ones who said no. Oh, and Yash is saying here, Tchouameni I never know if it's like Tushimeni or Shumameni. Nicholas Sula, yeah, he's been. I would just take anyone. I cannot express how bad our squad is. I would genuinely just take like most players at this current time. And Esteban says it's another Atletico moment of the game, pressing amazing and creating more chances. Yeah, as I've said, we always grow into the second half. I don't know what happens, but we come. The second half is always better for us. We like to grow into the game. We understand this, like our rules more. I just don't know. Jack says, yeah, it doesn't matter that Newcastle have money. Nobody wants to go there. It's like the ugliest guy having a nice car and biggest wallet, still ugly. Wow, Jack, I was really starting to like you. I'm not going to lie. I was starting to like you a lot. But money talks, so I believe that you're wrong. And Newcastle is an absolutely beautiful city. I'm not from Newcastle, I'm from Durham, but Newcastle is an amazing city. And plus, if you want to play Champions League and things like that in the future, then with the money that we have, we might be there. So you never know. But Jack, you're in me bad books. Right, so quick look. As it stands, Atletico and Liverpool are going through. As it stands. Like, can I just reiterate, as it stands? Beautiful city or not, championship. Yeah, as I say, championship. If we got the championship, we'll not get big players at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if we go down, it's impossible to sign the big players. If we don't, though, and we have money to spend in the summer, then they will be the players that I'll be looking to sign. Especially because Vlahovic is only 21. He'll be like 22 in the summertime. So he's like an absolutely unbelievable cop. So. Obviously, Group A, Man City and PSG have gone through. Group B, currently as it stands, at Liverpool and Atleti. Group C, Ajax and Sporting Lisbon will be going through. Chuck says, hold on here, Kenna, your mod Yash is slagging your fees and your bad books. Yes, but he was bringing a point which I did already bring up. So, Yash, I'm letting Yash off a little bit here, Jack. Don't be telling tales. Group D is Real Madrid and Inter Milan will be going through. Group E, obviously, their games are tomorrow, so we won't know that. But Bayern are through anyway, because they have 15 points and Barcelona are second with 7. So Bayern are through. It's just whoever is joining them. So Man United are through as well. Is that? Yeah, Man United are through as well, aren't they? Because they've got 10 points and Villarreal have got 7. So we will see what happens. Group H will be very... Oh no, Group H, Chelsea and Juventus are through as well. So realistically, it's only like Group G that's questionable tomorrow, because it is 8, 7, 6 and 5 points. So we'll see who we've gone through from them. And obviously right now, this is what we're looking for. Angel Correa is coming on. Who for? Must be Thomas Lemar. Yep, Thomas Lemar. That's not the change I'd made, but Correa has actually been our clutch guy, like Ronaldo's been for Man United, so you never know. Oh my days, freshen up a little bit. Let's go. I'm so nervous. I'm actually so hot. I'm sweating. Yeah, and as Pierre says, this is exciting. A goal here or there can change everything 100%. And I've got everyone kicking off because I said that I wanted Divock Origi. But Newcastle. Yeah, Tom's saying, keep him, please. Jack says, leave him alone. Do you know what, right? I always like put a bit of banter on Twitter. Like, as I've just said, they're like, oh, hello, NUFC, come and sign Divock Origi, blah, blah, blah. Then, like, you always get, like, some proper party pooper. Like, someone just put on there, actually, Divock Origi won't be leaving in January because Salah and Mane are away for AFCON. Oh, like, I know that. I'm not being serious. Like, well, I am being serious, but... So, anyway, Porto have the ball there. Oh, some scrappy things going on there. Oh, it's absolutely fine. Oh my god, Koke is going off it. Why is Carrasco getting a red card though? The Porto player went to smack him. Right, they need to replay that because that's not happening, news. No. Why is Correa getting a yellow card? Oh, what is going on here? Fuck. That's not got to be a red card, guys. Surely not. I need to see it again because it looked like Carrasco picked the ball up and sort of moved away with it, and the Porto player went into him with his hand like that. But how's that Porto player not being booked or anything? What the hell? What's happened there? I need to see this again. What the absolute hell? Right, I'm sick of this now because we literally just getting shagged for red cards all the time in the Champions League. How? Someone tell me how, right? If Carrasco's being sent off there, how that Porto player wasn't getting sent off as well? Because he literally jumped into him and made Carrasco go like that. Oh, nah, I'm sorry, no way. No, absolutely not. Nah, I'm not having it. That's shocking. That's absolutely shocking. Nah, I'm sorry, I'm not having that. In my opinion, it didn't look that deep at all. And if he's getting sent off for that, it's that stupid little Otavio is on the floor and crying. The Porto guy literally should have been sent off if Carrasco had been sent off as well. Because it was literally just a 50-50, where they both pushed into each other. Yeah, as Jem's saying, that's not right. The Porto guy, 100%. I don't get that. I don't understand it. Who's Pepe? I think he is a little fathead as well. Otavio sounds like Otario, which means pussy. I'm not joking, that is so funny. I just don't get that. I'm sick of being shagged out for red cards in the Champions League. I'm just sick and tired of it, I really am. It makes it more nervous now, though. Oh, we're just going to sit back now and defend, and then that's when we get complacent and start letting goals in. Ugh. Right, what the hell? Right, red card, right now. He's actually just punched, he's genuinely just punched someone. Did anyone just see that punch, though? Did you actually? Oh, there's actual. Diego Simeone. Go on, Cholo. Go on, fight the lot of them. Go on, just punch their heads in. Punch their heads clean off. That sounded like that little Christmas boy. He's like, punch him, punch his beard off. I sounded exactly like him. Look at the little Porto players. Dirty little cheating. Oh my god, I could swear so hard. I could literally swear so hard. I would just, honestly, right now, I would just be actually smashing everyone's face in. I wouldn't even care. I'd just get abandoned. I would just be smashing everyone's head clean off. Who did he punch on the floor, by the way? Red card. Who for? Good. Off you go. Bye-bye. Cheating little freak. Off you go. Goodbye. Ha ha. One of their big nose people's being sent off. Don't even know who it is. Oh, it's ours. Every time I keep writing fuck, it's like justice. Look at him elbowing Cunha in the neck. Did you see that? Oh my god. I can't even type you. I'm actually shaking with anger. So, can someone just say, that's justice? That is justice. That's justice. Because Carrasco should have never been sent off. It was a minimal compared to that disgrace. He's sent him off and he's literally going back on the pitch. Oh, I'm in a kink, Hughes. I'm in a kink. Oh my god. It's literally, Yash, 100% karma. Absolutely karma. It's not karma, it's justice. Absolute justice. Oh, I'm kicking right off in me, like. Not happening. People who aren't watching the game is like, what the hell's going on? Because I'm just like kicking off. Karma on the ref, 100%. Should have controlled it better. Should never have done that. To be fair, the second one was a red card for me because he literally elbowed him in the neck. But I don't know. If we've got sent off, then one of them getting sent off, that's justice. Oh god, it makes it so scary now. It's gonna be like 25 minutes at a time. Everyone's gonna be looking at my Twitter like, what is wrong with this girl? I'm like literally just tweeting just absolute madness. There's like people on Twitter like, oh, Atletico getting someone sent off. Did we make them elbow us? Did we make them elbow us? I'm actually boiling. I feel like I was in the fight myself. I feel like I was there punching everyone's head in. In my dreams, I was. In my dreams. Oh, 5'2" me. Facts, Jack. Facts. And Inter got Barella sent off too. Oh dear. A couple of red cards going on then. Besiktas got a red card as well. And people are agreeing with you, guys, like Jem and that, like people on Twitter are saying that the ref's lost the plot, which he absolutely has. Did I call Pepe a fathead? Or an egghead? I don't know. See, this is probably why I can never make it as like a pundit, because I'll just like go mad if I'm doing punditry on like me own club or a club that I support or whatever. Imagine I'd be like, look at that fat head. Oh, who's been sent off for them? Another of Porto. What is he, like a coach or something? Ref's lost it. He's just chucking all the red cards all about, isn't he? I've gone absolutely mad. Jack says when I was on Sky Sports, bet you were watching Mouse so much. You know what? Normally I'm alright. It's like games like it's like if I'm talking about the clubs, I'm alright. But it's like games like this where it gets heated and I'm just like hate the injustice. I was kicking right off there, wasn't I? She almost let go. I did. I almost went a bit insane. And I won't spill this water, hopefully. I was going a little bit mad there. Can you imagine? Think I'm a hooligan. Everyone on the timelines is like literally has no clue what's going on right now. I just don't understand. Everyone's saying, "Oh, great from Atleti, got a player sent off when they had one sent." No, I need people to understand, how did we get someone sent off when he elbowed Cunha? How was that our fault? Anyway, we're on the attack again now. Llorente, they're pushing us back. Go on. Oh, so unlucky. I'm so nervous now. I'm so nervous. I feel like getting rid of the comments so I can't see what's happening. And Samuel says, "Are you watching the Grand Prix on Saturday afternoon? Lewis Hamilton versus Max Verstappen." Yeah, as we just said, Samuel, I was going to try and do a watch along, but I can't because Leicester and Newcastle's on at the same time. So I won't be able to. And depending on obviously how long the F1 races go on for, I don't know. I am at Disney on Ice on Sundays. I'm taking Ame at Disney on Ice. I hope she's not awake because she doesn't know. It's a surprise. But I'm taking Ame at Disney on Ice on Sunday for like a Christmas surprise. So yeah, I won't even be like around after the game anyway. So, but whenever the next major race is on, then I will absolutely 100% do an F1 watch along, 100%. Why is always the tweets where I'm swearing gets likes? I need to stop swearing on socials. I need to be more professional. I'll just delete them. I don't look as bad. Does anyone else do that? Does anyone else like make a tweet and then like regret what you said because it looks really bad? So then they go and delete them afterwards. I always do that. Like, it's always football games. If I've kicked off at a football game and I'm like tweeting stuff, I always go back and delete stuff. Right, let's go. 80 minutes. We've got 10 minutes of normal play left, and then whatever's added on, which is going to be a significant amount due to the incidents. Both red card incidents. The second one was obviously a little bit more lengthy. I think we're just going to defend at the moment. Oh, I'm so nervous. And he says, "I like your laugh." Do you know what that made me think of? If anyone in this chat has seen that video of Justin Bieber when he's really young and he's talking to that interviewer, and he's like, "I like that laugh." That's what it made me think of. Wish someone took you at Disney on Ice. Oh, you know what? I'm going to enjoy it as much as she is, I think. And Tom is asking if anyone in the chat knows if the Australian GP in Melbourne is still opener. Let him know, please, because I don't know. And Face Freddy says Atletico will hold on. The bus is parked. I really hope so. Oh my God, it's so nervous. Corky down now. Oh, it's going to be a dirty, scrappy 10 minutes now, isn't it? I've got like nervous hiccups. I've done this before. Like on the last stream, I've got nervous hiccups. Oh dear. Was it when I did I do a Brighton watch along? Brighton Newcastle, I think I did. And I got nervous hiccups then. So Porto are making it 2 changes. Sergio and Tecatito are coming on. I don't know who for, or 3 changes actually, it looks like. So Sergio Oliveira is coming on for João Mario. Wow, if you want, I think it's João or João in Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese, but my ex-boyfriend is Portuguese, so, and my daughter's name is Portuguese. Who else is coming on? I quite like Sergio Oliveira. Do you remember when they were they playing the Champions League or the Europa League last year? And like he was really, really good. Tecatito has come on for. I don't know who he has come on for. 36% possession. It's Simeone playing like Moyes. We just need to keep hold of it, and we really need to keep hold of it. Atletico Smelly, absolutely 100%. Oh, Jesus, Corona has come off for. No, he's come on for Grujic, however you say his name. See, this is the problem. When I don't watch a team regularly, I always like butcher their names. And Tony Martinez has come on for Mediterremi, who looks like Sergio Conceição should be his dad. I think that when Jeff Sells steps down from Soccer Gillette Saturday, he should be replaced by KJ Milligan. Please. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of that because KJ will love that. That is so funny. That is literally so funny. I'm obsessed with that, Samuel. He'll love that. Oh, God. 83 minutes. I'm so nervous. Look at my red cheeks. I'm boiling. I'm scared. So we're making a change now. So Rena and Lodi is coming on for... Who for? For Cunha? Are you joking us? Oh, that's not a change I'd have seen out like. But never mind. We've gone defensive. So we'll see. Tick-tack. 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 Absolutely tick-tack right now. I'm so scared. Please just go quick. Why is it always when you're in a situation like the time goes so slow? It is so slow. Goodness me. And my heart is absolutely beating so hard out my chest. So I'm just thinking about the Atletico shares that I own. I must have wore most of the ones that I have now. This was my last choice because it is red and white, so I do tend to stay away from it as much. But time can't move any slower. 100%. Do you remember Atletico Madrid plays Leicester in 2016 in the UCL quarter-final? God, that is going back some time now, Renee. Like, it's something that I never remember the Europa League as much, apart from when we win. Oh, dear. All Black's got the ball again. Origi has apparently come off for Liverpool. That's not good. Who's come on for him? Someone good, I hope. Oh, I've clicked on that. You need to get 800 more calories in. Go and eat, Ash. I can't at the moment. I'm actually ill. I've still got some angel cake there that I just can't even bear to touch. I'm so nervous. I've got my dressing gown on because I'm like, I'm hot, but I'm freezing at the same time. Come on. Oh, lovely ball. Oh, dear me. Oh, God. That was awful scenes from Lodi there. Oh, dear Lord. That was a horrible sky. That was just a horrible sky. Are we getting Newcastle by? See? I'm not wrong, am I? Do you know what? I'm all for it. I think Divock Origi in Newcastle is on the cards, like 100%. This is why we need a sporting director in, though, because we don't have like a sporting director or a director of football or anything at the moment. So I don't know who's making them decisions, unless Eddie Howe's going to have a say in it. I don't know, but that worries me. I'm trying to do like, I can't even do the way you're breathing through your nose and out through your mouth, so like you can't. No, I can't do that because my nose is blocked. So I can't even do that. Kendall is director for football. Yes, get me in right this second. Do you know what? I always do this thing, to be fair. My brother always laughs because I always, like, most seasons, right? It's normally like at the beginning of the Champions League, and I'll always pick out a really good young player who ends up being good for the rest of the season. So Adeyemi is the one. Oh my days! Oh, Black again! Oh, so nervous. We're currently in the 86th minute, Ballum at the moment. Oh, I'm so ill. I literally feel sick. Look at my mascara's round because I got so stressed that I started getting like angry tears. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, youngsters. So Adeyemi was my one this year, and he still looks really good. So I always do this thing. So I think I'd be good. I'd be a good scout. To be fair, I did do my FA level 1 scouting or talent identification, if you will. So I do want I would love to go into that. That would be my dream. Even more than like punditry or something. Oh God. I'm hyperventilating. Honestly, I feel sick. I think my nose has got worse. FM22, yes, I haven't played Football Manager for a good few years, but I really do want to. If anyone doesn't know, I love old games. So in lockdown, I got my PS2 back out, and I've just ordered Wrath of Cortex, Crash Bandicoot. What a game. And it came today, so after this, I'm going to go and play it. I'm so excited. We've just had a corner there. Koke tried to dip it in, but they defended quite well again. Oh, God, I feel sick as. Oh, Black Man of the Match, 100%, all day long. Would you take Jude Bellingham at Atletico? Yes, I would take Jude Bellingham at Atletico. I would take Jude Bellingham at Newcastle. I would take Jude Bellingham anyway because I think he's absolutely exceptional. What a player. But he'll be going to like a really big team, in my opinion. Like, I think Newcastle are a big club, but just in terms of level of football, we're just not. So he'll be going to like, I don't know, the likes of Chelsea or Liverpool or something. Oh, Hughes. I wish you could actually see that my heart's like literally like beating off my t-shirt. I'm actually so nervous. Oh, goodness me. Don't do that. Don't. Oh, this is my Christmas tree, by the way. Oh, dear Lord. It's gone out of play. Right. Just please stay. Please stay. PS2 even had some great games. Facts. Do you know what? I don't even like PS4. Honestly, I got rid of mine like pretty much straight away, because all of my favorite games are on previous consoles. So like the PS3 and the PS2. So my favorite game of all time categorically is Skyrim, and that's on PS3. And the one that they brought out like later on, like the Chronicles and stuff, it weren't the same on PS4. So it just wasn't the same. So I always like, I've got my PS3 still, I've got my PS2 still, which I got back out in lockdown. But yeah, I really want to get a PS5, but I haven't been able to get one. I haven't tried really. And obviously like over Christmas and stuff, I would need to save up money to get a PS5. So yeah. Did I know Jude got a 40,000? Oh my God, go on! Korea! Yes! Get it! 2-0! Oh my God! Yes! Get it! Oh God! Oh my God! Oh dear God! Oh my God! We're through! We're actually through! I'm speechless. Oh my God, Jesus, I'm absolutely speechless. I can't. Oh, Angel Correa. What did I say about Angel Correa? Did I say clutch guy? Angel Correa, clutch guy. That is how you counter attack. Take note. Immaculate. Angel. You're my angel. You're my darling angel. That's what I'm going to be singing all the time. Oh, Angel Correa, you are literally love my life. I said clutch guy. Angel Correa, he is the clutch guy, like Ronaldo of Man United. That's what I said. Yes. Oh God, jeez. Oh my God, I can breathe. I can breathe. Guys, thank you so much for sharing this moment with me right now, because I didn't think it was gonna happen. Oh, Ryan, Liverpool win the league. I'll be back in Liverpool win the league all the way now. Oh, I'm glad to say it's home and dry. Oh my days. Insane. Absolutely insane. Jack's got 16 points in Super 6. Shout out you. Absolutely shout out you. Oh, Correa's the goat. Absolutely the goat. Angel Correa. Mwah! That means now. Oh. Yes, chase it, chase it, chase it, chase it. Why do I even want another goal? We're safe, we're literally safe. Oh my god! Oh, mate. Oh my god, 3-0. I haven't even shown my banner. 3-0. Oh, Rodrigo de Paul as well. Oh, Rodrigo. So happy for Rodrigo. Oh, I'm so happy for Rodrigo. I'm so happy for the fans who've gone. Oh, honestly, yes, I love Rodrigo de Paul. I'm so happy for him. That's amazing. Done and dusted. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Thank you so much for this. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, guys, because I'm actually ill. I'm so ill. I've updated the score. Everyone's saying I've updated. I have updated it. I've changed my mind. We can breathe. We can breathe. We're through. How? How did we make it through? Literally. How did we make it through we were bottom of the table. We were oh my god. All I can hope for is that Newcastle do this right now. Newcastle, we were bottom of the table when we made it through. We need Newcastle to do it. We need Newcastle to do it. Jen says we made it. We did. Finally, I hope we don't get you guys again in the round of 16. Really hope. I thought you were a Newcastle fan. I am a Newcastle fan, but again, I will repeat for the 50th time in probably the 950th time in my life. I have followed Atletico since 2004 as well, but I'm not necessarily a supporter, if you will. I just follow them. 3-0 in the end. It looked like a comfortable win, but it was an intense match. Absolutely. That scoreline has flattered us significantly, but I cannot be happier. We'll probably get knocked out around 16, but it's okay. Thanks for the watching. Days you out unwell. Get well. Oh, thank you so much, No. Thank you for joining me. Honestly, as I always say, it would never be anything without your interaction and keeping me going throughout the stream. Never write off Simeone, 100%, as I always say. Never ever doubt Diego Simeone. Congratulations, Kendall. You look so happy. I am really glad. Thank you, Esteban. I am super happy because obviously we were bottom of the table at the start of the evening. So the golf was sorry, only just tuning in. Don't worry, you don't have to apologise at all. It wasn't a sarcastic comment. I always repeat it because people don't know. As he just give away a penalty? Are you shitting me? Does anyone want to guess who gave away the penalty? If you're not watching the Atletico game, does anyone want to guess? Take a wild guess who gave away that penalty, please. If you're not watching it. Jem, he is such a liability all the time. Like, literally, he always makes rash decisions like that. He's not a very intelligent footballer. He's literally just about, like, power and physicality. He's not very intelligent, so he always makes extremely stupid decisions like that. He has given away several points for us over the season and over last year because of the stupid mistakes like that. And for me, he just wouldn't even be in the squad. Like, not the squad, but he wouldn't be in the start 11. It would be Savic and Jimenez, but we don't have them because they're injured. So he's just absolute liability, total liability. And Stephen King says, what a week, congrats. Honestly, how good's this week been? Newcastle 3 points. Sports Direct signs get pulled down in St James's Park, and Atletico through the Champions League. Also Newcastle under 23s beat Sunderland under 23s. So honestly, this week has just been beautiful. Beautiful. And anyway, did you know, Jude, £40,000 fine? Yes, I did, which is a little bit, it's stupid, but he's going to get fined anyway, and it was worth it. Black went the right way for the penalty, but Sergio Oliveira has put the penalty away, so the game ends 3-1. I'm so happy. I'm getting messages all over the shop, but I can't even read them because I'm just distracted. I'm so happy that we're through, because I genuinely just did not see it was happening. Just did not think. Yes, we got a nice draw in the cup. 100% we got Cambridge United as well at home. A home draw in the cup, which is insane. But yeah, what an incredible week. And a perfect way to warm up for the derby. Yes, the Madrid derby is this weekend. For anyone wondering, it is Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid on Sunday. I am at Disney on Ice, so I'm assuming I will miss it because Disney on Ice is 6:30. So obviously the game kicks off at 8 on Sunday, so I'm just not gonna make it, sadly. But I am hoping to get to the home fixture next year, which is in May. But I will actually be in Madrid for Barcelona and Madrid. I'll be in Barcelona for Barcelona Atleti in February. So it's on my birthday, actually. Up to now, because obviously Champions League ties are going to have to be put in there somewhere. It's normally February, end of January, February. So I'm going to be there. So hopefully I don't mind missing the Madrid derby as much, because I'm hoping to be at the next one anyway. But yes, Glenn, you can absolutely keep me updated. That would be amazing. Nice away win for LFC. Atleti won away 2. San Siro 2. Take care. Thank you so much, everyone, again for tuning in. You always tune in at the right times. You always tune in when I do stuff. Atleti celebrations are incredible. Griezmann and Felix just dancing away there. All of the rojiblancos in the crowd. Just looks amazing. Esteban says, practice your Spanish for that day in February, Kendall. With your help, Esteban, I will be fluent. Well, not fluent, but I'll be conversational in Spanish by then, I hope. I need to pick back up on my learning, because I was doing really, really well through lockdown last year, but I just give it up. And with languages, you really need to keep on top of it. But thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. You guys are like, I'm almost going to call you my good luck charms, even though you have tuned in at times where we've lost and been embarrassingly bad. But you're going to be my good luck charms. I know that Arsenal got Nottingham Forest away in the FA Cup, because I did do a live draw on my Twitch. But yes, thank you so much again, everybody, for tuning in. As always, I'm so appreciative of the support and the interaction, because it makes these streams what they are. And you just listen to me whinging, crying, shouting, screaming, and you just always are super amazing. And I hope that I get to meet you all one day in real life. And thank you. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new here or you haven't already subscribed, and please like the video, because again, as I always say, it helps out the algorithm. If you are watching over on Twitch, thank you so much. I am getting used to Twitch, so if things are a little bit bare or a little bit lackluster, I am sorry. I am getting used to using Twitch, and most of my streams will be on Twitch throughout the foreseeable. I did want to put this on here tonight because my YouTube comments normally are, obviously because I've just started on Twitch, they're a little bit more like busier than my Twitch comments, even though, to be fair, my live draw the other day, it did quite well. But please, my Twitch link will be in the description bar. It is just Kendall Rowan, as normal as all my other socials. But please follow me on there, because as I say, most of my streams in December and going forward will be over on Twitch, because I am an affiliate now. So please check me out on there. And subscribe or follow if you haven't already. That would be amazing. But I hope you all have a great week. I will see you all at the weekend for... I might do a stream in between then, I don't know. But if not, I will see you all at the weekend for Leicester and Newcastle. Hopefully another win on the board for Newcastle, although I am not confident. But we will see. But that is all for now. Liverpool and Atletico Madrid are through at the last moment to the round of 16 in the Champions League. And I hope you all have a great week, guys. Thank you again.